Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about Raven-Symoné, the Disney child star and former Cheetah Girl star, telling us about getting cosmetic surgeries before the age of 18 and having a seizure, and that is cosmetic surgeries. Now guys, if you remember, Candace Owens has always spoken about Hollywood and child sacrifices. This is what she's talking about. Child sacrifices is not necessarily deleting them, but putting them through dangerous procedures just to look perfect on camera. Oftentimes, they are ashamed of their body because they're told that they're not beautiful, they're not good enough, and when they start maturing, they are getting fat. That is the word that is often given to them. So many of these, kids would go under the knife before the age of 18. Raven-Symoné is letting us know that she was one of those kids. She had 2 breast reductions, surgery, and a liposuction while starring in the Disney show That's So Raven. Now, according to Raven-Symoné, she was opening up about the breast reduction and the liposuction on her podcast, which is called The Best Podcast Ever with Raven and Miranda. She spoke about it for 21 minutes, right? Now, Raven is saying that, she was influenced by her dad at the time to go under the knife because she was so ashamed for being, overweight. And the dad was like, if you want to do a liposuction, I think you should do it. If you want to do a breast reduction, I think you should do it. And she's saying that there was paperwork involved and her dad suggested strongly that she should get her breasts reduced. So the paperwork was signed off, of course, by her father. And she's saying her father was like, oh, you should do it so you don't feel bad. Is there anything you want to do? And she was like, yeah, if I could get the liposuction, people would stop calling me fat, right? No, she's saying that it's a twofer, adding it was just a mess. Just being that young and the pain of it all. Not just that, she recalled once she woke up from the procedure, she remembered waking up, seeing everything, and then immediately she had dry mouth. She couldn't breathe. She started having a seizure and she went back to sleep. She didn't know what happened. And when she woke up, she was surprised because she didn't even know how she went back to sleep. And they were like, yeah, you had a seizure, right? So she's saying that, it freaked her out a bit and she just tried to disassociate her. She disassociated while she was healing, but still admitted that it freaked her out. So when she said she disassociated, she didn't want to remember what she woke up to and the seizure that happened after she, gained that amount of consciousness. She's saying that until this day, she has scar tissues. And the second breast reduction that she got was as a result of her gaining weight after the first procedure. So what she's saying is that, for some reason, after the first procedure, she gained some weight, which pushed her into getting the second procedure. But what she would recommend to women is that they seek therapy and wait until their bodies are finished developing before altering their appearance. Now, Raven-Symoné is also admitting that while the experience is horrible and she still has scars, she doesn't regret getting the work done because if she didn't, her breasts would be hanging at her ankles. She would grow to a double size D. Her breasts were that huge, and you guys can remember from watching the show, right? Now, She said that she don't know if she regretted because they grew back, not to that big of a size, but they actually grew back. And that is definitely a common thing whenever someone gets a breast reduction, right? Now, she said that and when she ended the show and she started that, she started Raven's Home, she was 210 pounds and she's now 170, right? That was her weight loss journey. She said that what made her wanted to change was her Raven-Symoné. Nodding to Pearman-Maday, who sat next to her during her appearance on the show. She said that I want to be here for her as long as I can, and I found out some numbers at the doctor that were not pleasant for someone in my age bracket or any age bracket, to be honest. She's saying that, she got help and guidance and love and some fantastic cooking skill. She's referring to her partner, right? But, her story is something else that I believe. So you can only imagine is a horrific experience for her. But the good that she's taking from it is the fact that if she didn't get the breast reduction procedure, her breast would have grown to a double C. And that would definitely be hanging, to the floor. But again, guys, as I've said, this is what Candace Owens calls Hollywood sacrificing kids, getting them doing these procedures before they are 18 years of age. So if Raven-Symoné has done this a couple of years ago, just imagine what is going on today. Know that, we're in the genre of plastic surgery. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts about Raven-Symoné getting 2 breast reduction procedures and liposuction and having a seizure after coming out of the first? I want to hear from you guys. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you all later. Bye, guys.